We may like to think we favor kale and fresh produce, but apparently Americans buy mostly highly processed foods that are loaded with sugar, fat, and salt. According to a new study, we're all cheating with processed foods. Recent research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition said that 61% of the food that Americans buy is highly processed, and almost 1,000 calories a day of a person's diet comes solely from these highly processed foods. In the first study of its kind, scientists researched our diets by analyzing data of the foods we buy in the supermarket. The stats came from 157,000 shoppers who tracked their edible purchases with a barcode scanner between 2000 and 2012 for anywhere from 10 months to 14 years. The USDA labels processed foods as anything that's not a raw agricultural commodity, and study author Jennifer Potty from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill clarifies. It's important for us to recognize that a processed food is not just Coca-Cola or Twinkies. It's a wide array of products. So foods were placed into one of four categories: minimally processed, products with very little alteration like bagged salads, frozen meats and eggs; basic processed, single foods but changed in some way like oil, flour, and sugar; moderately processed, still recognizable as its original plant or animal source but with additives; and highly processed, multi-industrial mixtures that are no longer recognizable as their original plant or animal source. Any idea of what our favorites were? You guessed it, moderately processed and highly processed. More than 3/4 of our calories came from these highly processed foods. Moderately processed was down to 16% in foods and drinks in 2012. Best-selling products were refined breads, grain-based desserts like cookies, sugary sodas, juice, sport drinks, and energy drinks. At a time when consumers are losing faith in big food companies, now might be a good time for supermarkets to clarify and make note of what consumers say they want and what they're really buying. There's a trend towards healthier foods, yet processed foods are coming out on top. Perhaps consumers need some guidance over what they tend to pick up through habits and some tips on how to make better choices and to put healthier products in their shopping carts. Be sure to subscribe so you'll never miss an episode, and visit supermarketguru.com for more information and more videos just like this.